All right, what I'm doing is testing my connection to see if we can get a better connection on our backup internet than what we had this morning, where it was breaking and kind of freezing. So I need your help if you're watching to tell me if everything is smooth, if it's slowing down, or if it's freezing. If you see any of that, I'll go over a few things that we've got in the on the weather end and talk about that. And if you wouldn't mind, post me a comment and let me know how the stream is going across. If it's good, clear, or if it's got the hanging and I keep repeating myself a lot. So if you'll do that. The first thing let's look at as we look at this Invest 92 that's going to be making its way towards us coming up this weekend. This is where this thing is situated right now. It has not become a tropical storm yet. This could become Bill at some point. And at this point, these are the tracks, whether it would go into the Houston area or if it would come in. This is going to be Saturday around 7 a.m. projected at this point to where it would come in Louisiana, which makes anything where it comes in here to the east a lot worse. So that would make a lot of rain come into their east central Mississippi area should that hold up. That's the tracks. The second storm that we're watching out here is going to miss land. It's all the way together going around. It's not going to do anything. And this is a tropical storm out here to the on the east coast there. Showers around Miami today. Everything clear, not hanging. Miss Davidson, Delana, Deland, and Ellen Davidson commented there. So it's all clear. Any other comments I would appreciate of how it's coming across, making sure it's not hanging. As we look at the forecast for this afternoon, let's talk about that. It's going to be extremely warm. Right now, we're already up to 88 degrees. Our heat index has reached 94 on the heat index side. So it's mighty, mighty warm. We're going to have a heat index before it's all said and done of 102 this afternoon. So that's strong. It's going to be hot. Don't stay out in it unless you absolutely have to. To our west, again, we've got 104. So that's where we're at. So everything's working now, what everybody says. Boy, that's a good feeling. So hopefully this connection and everything will stay together and be this way. Clear at Causeyville. Thank you, Sarah Martin. I appreciate that. Miltonsville says it's working also. Claudia Baskin says it's clear. And Miss Janet Borkin joining us there, telling us about that. Let's see what else we got. Let's talk about outages while we're here. EMEPA has been hard at it. At this point, as we pull this up, as we go back to look at EMEPA and the outages that we have, right now, 4,693. And let me go back up here to where we can look at this. Now, this is stretching from east of DeKalb right in here. That's going to be west of DeKalb. And then everything south of 16 coming down through all this area here through Moscow. Look at this here. DeKalb's got several outages there. If you go here, it's popping up affected members 4 there. As we go up here right up by Kemper Lake, we've got 31 people without power in that area. As you come down, this is going to be Cleveland right here is where this is. We got 14 people in the Cleveland area. And then on 16 right past 397, we're showing 18 people. And then as you get into this old Jackson Road here, we've got several people without. As you get on 493, there's 14 there. And I can zoom in a little bit more as we look at these areas here on 493. It's several there. That one's got 14 and another one there at 23. And then right there, we've got 1. So working on that. Now, let's look at the counties of what we've got here of the breakdown. Kemper County still at 544. Winston County, 1. And we've got Lauderdale County now to just under 3,500 people. Again, extensive damage. It is some kind of damage out there if you hadn't looked at everything. 463 people in Newton County without power. And as we go down to Neshoba County, we've got still 1 out. And I also wanted to show this. This was sent in to me just a little bit ago from yesterday afternoon. I don't know if you've had a chance, let me update this, to see the video that I posted of the storm that passed through out by Twiddly Branch. Now, let me update my system here, and maybe this will show. All right, here it is. And let me pull this up where y'all can see this. And let me pause it and go back. I almost got it stopped where I can show this. Okay, and let me pull up the screen. This was out by Twiddly Branch in the West Lauderdale area here. A big thank you to Hope Gibson Nolan for sending this in. And she's videoing going down the road here. And if you take a look at this, see the trees that were bending yesterday during this as these strong winds come in? And be extremely careful if you're ever out and you start seeing this and you're driving. I want you to watch how this video ends. You see these trees up here, how they're swaying? And you may have already watched this video that I posted just a little bit ago, but here it comes up. All right, watch as we come up here around the corner. There it goes. That's how quickly a tree can come down on someone. That's pretty strong. That can kill somebody instantly. And that's what, as we talked about, watching trees that overhang your house, all this. We've just seen numerous people with damage to their homes and all. Affected members. So that's where we are on that. And it looks like everybody's getting a good feed off of this. No more problems. Power still out on Graham Road in DeKalb. Ashley Boren said, thinking of you there. Robin Miller got you loud and clear. She said, thank you for watching there. Donna Ferguson says it's clear. Elmer Talbert says it's coming in clear in Columbus, Mississippi. Clear in Causeyville from Sarah Martin. As we go down, let's see here, were they tornadoes that caused the damage? If so, how many? From what I understand, it was sheer winds. Now, the National Weather Service may come back and tell us differently. If y'all remember, it started popping up in southern Kemper County there where we started seeing the swirls, and that was sheer winds with the storms. And I was clocking on my radar system somewhere around 59. I did have one that popped up to at one point to right at 81 miles an hour. And most likely that's what it was. But also, if we'll remember a few months back, we had that system that came through. We had 2 tornadoes in Lauderdale County a while back that the National Weather Service did not classify when it happened as a tornado. One out by Freeman Tractor, if y'all remember that. And then we had one over in the Russell area. And this has been a few, it all kind of runs together to me now, but it seems like it was 2 storms ago that we had that issue. Sometimes it didn't pick up in Jackson. They don't catch it. They've gotten a lot better at it through the years, but that's where we are. But I think it was straight line winds is what we're going to call it at this point that happened yesterday. But it happened fast and ferocious. Now, the forecast has changed for this afternoon. This morning, I was telling you it'd be a 30% chance of showers. It's moved up just a little bit. We're now at a 40% chance of thunderstorms coming in after 3 o'clock this afternoon. Otherwise, it's going to be sunny and 95 for the actual temperature, and we'll hit 102 on the scale of that heat index, and then down to a 30% chance of showers tonight. Most of that should clear up, I think, around 7 o'clock. Let me check my notes that I put up to myself about this. Thunderstorms should be over by 7 o'clock. So we got a 4-hour window this afternoon from 3 until 7 p.m. that something could come down with a thunderstorm or two. So that's where we are. Thank y'all for watching and helping me out here on what was happening with my signal. So I'm going to count this as a go, that it's good. And again, I'm still without power. We're on backup generator and backup internet service. So maybe I've got the flaws worked out and everything will go a little bit better. And thank y'all so much for being patient with us this morning during that time and having those issues. It was bad, and I hated to put you through that, but that was my only way to get it going. Started having issues around 5 a.m. I was on it trying to get it fixed, and that was all I could do. So we're in a better spot now. So thank y'all so much. And as things progress, we'll be checking back in with the MEPA as the day goes. And one last thing, let's look at the state level. We didn't look at that. And let me update this to make sure there's nothing different state-wise. Right now, the state of Mississippi is down to 7,312 people without power. And I say people, and they count that as meters. And that means occasionally, like if you've got a home and you've got a shop in your yard, that would count as 2 meters. That's how that works. So it's close, but there's a lot of folks that have 2 meters at a home. Maybe you've got a mother-in-law suite. You kind of follow what I'm saying. And that's how they count these as meters. But 7,312. As we look at Kemper County down to 544. And all of this is EMEPA now in Lauderdale County where it's extensively hit. And as Julie told us this morning, the cavalry is coming. They've got backup contracted helpers coming in to help the linemen in the Meridian area get this back going once again. Again, I'm going to let you go. And again, thank you so much for watching for a few minutes with me to let me know that this is working. It was very kind of you. thank you so much, and I'll be back with more information as the afternoon progresses, as we are still warm without that electricity. And again, thanks a bunch. I'll talk to you soon here at Scotty Ray's Weather.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by